Hi, Mary Lois. This is Jim Frazier.
Hi. Happy birthday. This is Peggy, his lovely wife.
We're so happy to help you celebrate your 100th birthday. Doesn't seem possible. You've been a faithful servant to God and your family, so we're so thankful for you. We just want to try and remind you of some of the things you've done for us and others throughout your lifetime.
Yeah, we remember even back far a long time ago at Delhi Baptist Church and how faithful you were, and we remember that Gordon sang at our wedding in 1967. That did an excellent job, and how helpful you were in planning the wedding. We appreciate that. And all your years. We remember visiting you in Wisconsin, and Brooke was with us, and she was about 4 years old, I think, at the time. And the state bird of Wisconsin, the mosquito, about ate her alive, and you got all this medicine out to put on her. She just had bites all over her body. She was terrible, and how helpful you were, and what fun. We remember in Wisconsin too, you had a little neighbor boy, a little Indian boy that came over to play with Brooke, and he got rocks and was going to throw it at her, the rocks. And Gordon came out and stopped him, and he threw the rocks at Gordon. But we just appreciate what fun times we've had over the years. And we remember visiting you even in Washington State, and had a great time and enjoying some of the food that you fixed for us. And you were working on a quilt even at that time. So we just thank you so much for your friendship over many years, and happy birthday.
Hi, Mary Lois again. Happy birthday. One thing, you're going to have to start rooting harder for our Cardinals. They're not doing very well, so if you're still watching, root just a little bit harder for them, but I think they'll come around. But I just think of all the years as growing up, and as your family, as our friends, and many times you were like a second mother to Dennis and I, so we appreciate that. And I remember a couple of times when you guys were on vacation, you asked us to house sit for you, and we thought we were hot stuff, staying at the house by ourselves and sitting there drinking your soda and watching your TV. It was big time stuff, but we enjoyed that and appreciated it. And I also remember the times when I didn't really like to ride the school bus, and you felt sorry for me and picked me up to take me to school, and sometimes brought me home. So I'm thankful for that, for all the different things that you did for us. And like Peggy, I remember the times when we were able to visit you in Wisconsin, and the fun times we had. The one time that I really remember, when we were talking about mosquitoes, was when the Boy Scouts went camping in Wisconsin. And Gordon and you were brave enough to take all of us young kids up there for about a week, I think it was, and camping out in tents and picking blueberries and making blueberry pancakes and getting eaten by mosquitoes. But it was really a fun time. The one thing I do remember, I had a little box brownie camera, and I was so proud and bought some film to take pictures on the trip. And I got home and developed them, and every one of them had a thumb in front of the picture. So I didn't have too many good pictures, but it was a lot of fun anyway. So we enjoyed that, and the years in Boy Scouts and the years at church, and the times we had with Randy and Terry and Dennis and I playing ball over at Delhi, and just a lot of good remembrances. And I know that. Thankful that you and Gordon were very faithful here at Delhi and at other churches, as you helped in some other churches. I know some new churches and planting churches, and then becoming pastor of the church in Medora, and then finally in your last ministry, I guess, as missionaries of the church in Wisconsin. So we're thankful for that. I know my mom and dad appreciated both of you guys very much, and my dad, when Gordon was Sunday school teacher before my dad was saved, I know he was a big influence on my dad, and Dad would even come to the Sunday school parties. He didn't come to church much at those days, but he would come and fellowship. So thank you for that. And again, we want to wish you a happy and joyous 100th birthday as you celebrate with your family. I know you're looking forward to that, and There are a lot of people in Jersey County and Delhi Church who are still alive that have fond remembrances of you guys, and thankful for all the things you've done. So I remember the last time that you were at our house and stayed. I think it was 2007, and we were so thankful to have you here, and took you around a few places to show you some things in the area that you hadn't seen, and stayed with us. And we still have the bush that's flowering that you gave us.
Azalea,
The
yeah.
azalea, thank you. That,
Bloomed beautifully this spring.
that you gave us for the time after the time you stayed with us. So we're thankful for that, and just thankful for your friendship throughout the years. And anything else?
Nope. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. If I could sing like Gordon, I would sing happy birthday, but I'll just tell you in person. And again, we were so thankful to be able to see you in 2015 and to visit you in your home there in Washington. That was a real treat and a blessing. Happy
Bye-bye.
birthday. Bye-bye.